What's going on YouTube? Welcome to another ranking video. This time I'm ranking all the Indiana Jones movies. Yes, here we rank my. Yeah, let's talk about Indiana Jones. I'm a big Indiana Jones film. Well, of most of the Indiana Jones. I'm a big Indiana Jones film. I love Harrison Ford had played the character. Indiana Jones is definitely one of my favorite movie characters of all time. I also love how Harrison Ford plays him and the side characters, and supposed to side characters. I love what Steven Spielberg did with the first four Indiana Jones movies. Okay, I love all the Indiana Jones movies except for one. You're about to find out in a minute. Okay, here's my ranking from the Indiana Jones movie from my least favorite to my favorite. Without the way this is started, okay, I'm here. It's all five of the Indiana Jones movies. Oh God. Okay, without the way this is started. Coming number 5 is no shock. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Oh yes, the new one. Oh Lord, this movie is. This is the. I'm not gonna talk about the movie because I just reviewed this movie. Check my review for this movie, but this is the worst Indiana Jones movie. This movie. This is the only Indiana Jones movie that I genuinely hate. This movie is a disgrace. Disgrace to the Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford is like. First of all, Harrison Ford is 81 years old. He's way too old for he's just white. I don't want to see an 81. I don't want to see an old man playing Indiana Jones. Like this man, the franchise been going on for 42 years now. The first movie came out back in 1981. It's 2023. Like give the character a rest already. Like this Indiana Jones should have ended after the fourth movie. But like I said, it had somewhat of a. But I do love the action scene in the movie. I love somewhat of the ending was okay. But and this movie kept going to flashback to young Indiana Jones. He was young and all. Where did that come from? Like I'm not gonna spoil this movie. I'm not gonna talk about this movie because just check out review out this movie. Man. Oh, like I said, Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny, it's the worst. The only bad Indiana Jones movie. Coming number 4 is Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This is a lot of people's least favorite. This is favorite Indiana Jones movie, but there's some people kind of mix this movie. But I actually personally enjoy it. I love Harrison Ford in this movie, even though it's 19 years after the Last Crusade and. I love Shia LaBeouf as Mutt, and his wife is back. I forgot the character. I didn't get the actor's name. I'll leave it on the screen, but she like Indiana's ex-wife, and I love the skulls in this movie, and like this movie is just underrated. This movie is underrated. I don't hate this movie like do now the fifth one. That's a bad one. But this movie, I personally enjoy this movie. I enjoy this movie. Like I say, this movie is underrated. Like I say, it's always good to see Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones. Even though he's like the mid to late 60s in this movie, but he was in the mid to late 60s in this movie. But I love the action scene in this movie. I love the snakes, and I also love the ending in this movie. How he got remarried to his wife, and I love. And you find out that spoilers found out that Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is Mutt's father. Shia LaBeouf is great. People say he's annoying, but he was actually pretty entertaining in this movie. I love how he kicks some ass in this movie, and him is always how about Indiana Jones kick. And this movie also has a great villain in this movie, like Cate Blanchett. I think it's Cate Blanchett. I love how this. I love the villains in this movie, the action scenes, the scares, and Like I said, the only negative I say about this movie is this. Like, well, I can't think of anything that young, but there's a lot of stupid things in this movie. But I get that part, but I see part of enjoy it. I see the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull underrated, and that's all I gotta say. Moving on. Okay, coming number 3 is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Like this is the darkest Indiana Jones movie. Like that's one guy in this movie, Kalima, and how you rip people's heart out. And this scene where Indiana Jones was basically hypnotized by this group of Indians, and this movie is just dark. How he and there's a pit of fire where they send Indians people like oh my god, this is definitely the darkest Indiana Jones movie. But the biggest downfall is Capshaw form. Is like I said, the only complaint I have about this movie is Willie Scott, played by Kate Capshaw. She's the most annoying character in any Indiana Jones movie. I cannot stand her. People say Short Round was annoying too, but I ain't found him annoying at all. I ain't really found him annoying, but I found her annoying. Willie Scott is one. She's basically this nightclub singer, and she goes along with Indiana Jones, and all he's doing is just whine and complain, and like just shut the fuck up, just shut up. Like, oh my god! And there's one scene when she has to rescue Indiana Jones in Short Round because he's about to get mauled to death. Like he playing like Buzz, like get him up. Oh my god! Just shut up. She was just useless, and she's doing things last minute. Like I ain't care what happened to her character, but I'm done talking about her. Like I said, but everything else I enjoy about this movie, besides Will Scott, but I don't know. Temple of Doom this movie is very entertaining. It's always good to see Indiana Jones kicking ass and how Short Round how to snap him out of his illusion and how he tried to fight this kid and then his voodoo. And it's one scene where Indiana Jones get told about his voodoo doll and all that. And I love this movie. Like I said, The Temple of Doom, very entertaining. Love it. Okay, coming number 2 is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Like I said, this movie is just awesome. This movie is just great. I love Indiana Jones' movie, and I love his father Henry Jones Sr., played by Sean Connery. I love this father-son relationship. But I love how, and not only is Harrison Ford great in this movie, Sean Connery is really good as the father, as the dad, as dad. I love how he had to team up and team up together to kick some ass. And I love Sean Connery, made rest in peace. But I go to this treasure, go to this world and all that. I just love every second of this movie. This movie is just great. It's great. There's no what more to say about this movie. This movie was just awesome. I love every second of this movie. This movie it's a perfect night. But it's not my number one. You know what number one is. But I love the ending of this movie, the action scenes, everything about the movie I enjoy. I love how he saved his Indiana Jones to save him and his father at one point. I just love the scene. I love the villains in this movie and all that. I just love this movie. And like I said, Last Crusade, perfect movie, a classic. And my number one favorite Indiana Jones movie is y'all know it is. Do I read that to say it? Y'all know it is. It's of course it's the Raiders of the Lost Ark. What more do you say? The Raiders of the Lost. Not only is this a great Indiana, not only is this the best Indiana Jones movie. This is my top 10 favorite movies of all time. It's my favorite Steven Spielberg movie and all along. Harrison Ford. This is when we introduced Harrison Ford. One of my favorite actors of all time is Indiana Jones. I love the action scenes in this movie. I love the villain. This movie, I love Indiana Jones. I love Mary in the movie. I love the ending, and I love how Indiana Jones is also a college professor in this movie, and and he had to go to this country to. And I've got this movie because I just rewatched the movie a week ago, and I know I'm a week late doing it, 2 weeks late doing this review, but I've been busy in this ranking. But like I watched the movie last week on Paramount Plus, but and I've got a lot of the movie. Like I said, I don't have this movie on Blu-ray, but I'm gonna definitely buy the movie for this movie one day. Like it's more to say, I want to say Razors. Like, I love everything sticking in the movie. This is a perfect 10 out of 10 movie for me. I love everything about this movie. Not one negative thing I had to say about this movie. Like I said, 1981's Raiders of the Last Ark. Like I said, my favorite movie of all time. That's more like I say. Raiders of the Last Ark is a masterpiece, a classic, and one of my favorite movies of all time. And it deserves it. Like I said, everybody loves this movie. This is everybody's favorite Indiana Jones movie. This not just mine. Like this movie just talked about death with this movie. This is it. Raiders of the Last Ark is a classic. One of my favorites. I'm ranking all the Indiana Jones, the other Indiana Jones movies. Like I said, and like I said, if you like this ranking, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on social media. And comment down below, where's your ranking of all the Indiana Jones movies? Just let me know. And as always, tune me again. Peace.